Okay, guys, we should be live, I'm hoping. So, welcome in, guys. Good to see you all coming in. Don't forget to hit the like on your way in. That's just notifying me that I'm live. Like, I think I know. I hope I'm right. So, Steve, welcome in. Paul Frost, welcome in. Let me see. Leanne, welcome in. And Sixth Street Garage, welcome in, guys. So, what has everyone been up to this week in their hobbies and their goal recovery and their scrap and whatever else they've been working on? What have you? And Andy, welcome in. Good to see you. So yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like on the way in. Would appreciate it. So what have you all been up to, guys? Like, I'm not sure if you can hear me, guys, but my computer is just completely froze, which is weird. Not sure why. Let me check. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, guys. I'm just going to check what's happening on YouTube because my laptop or computer has completely froze. So I'm not sure if it's working or not. I can't see anything coming up. Whoa. Let me go and check now. I think it's back. It is back. So let me put myself back on the screen. Guys, can you hear me? I'm not sure what's happening. My computer is just playing up. If you can hear me, bear with me while I solve this technical issue. Okay, so I
Okay, we can't hear Irish, or I can't hear Irish. I can hear me. Got nothing, Irish. Can you hear me, Irish? Okay. So speakers are working, but no microphone.
I think I'm back now. Am I back?
You are back.
I don't know what happened there. The whole computer just crashed and it just everything went off. Cameras went off. Everything. There's one of them bloopers that Truck Fan just like to have. So there's a blooper for Truck Fan. Sorry, guys. So I'll have to go right back to the very beginning now and ask if people are still here. They mightn't even be here. They might have just gone. Oh, what the hell has happened here? So, here's E-Waste Mike. Just have some fun.
You and Shark got the same internet.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Everything just froze up and cameras went, sound went. Oh, I don't know. Who was I saying? Where I got as far as? I got as far as Leanne, I think, coming in. Then Anfield Road came in. Everyday Solids came in. HH Recycling, E-Waste Jill, Andy in, William, welcome in. E-Waste Mike, whoever he is. Electronic Scrapper, welcome in. Who else is there? Andy, I said. William, I said hi to. E-Waste Jill, American's favorite hoarder, welcome in. Grandpa Kevin, welcome in. Freaking awesome, welcome in. Mike's Meltdown, who's here on the panel, welcome in. Plain Scrapper, welcome in. Let me see anyone else there. Red Light 13 or Red Light 34, welcome in. Ed, welcome in. Let me see. Keep going down. Is there anyone I have missed? Right. Okay. I think I'm up to date. Whoa, that was an issue I didn't need straight away. So, welcome in, guys. What is everyone? We'll start again. Blame Ian. I'm blaming Ian. 100% blaming Ian. Well, you see, I said to everyone, hit the like. It must be that everyone hit the like at the same time and caused it all to crash. That must be it.
No, I didn't do that.
Which mic is he asking? Is it windy? Red Light is asking, is it windy up there, Mike? So I don't know which mic he's asking.
This mic says yes.
Oh, we've got Echo from Shark.
Echo Shark. Echo Shark. That's a new shark name, Echo Shark. New species. New species.
So between mine all crashing and his Echo thing, I don't know what it is.
And now I will speak for this portion of West Virginia. Yes, it has been windy the last week or so.
How are you, Shark?
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Oh, hey, I don't know what you hear at the beginning of mine. My whole thing just crashed. Computer went down. Everything went off. Trying to get it back up. Then I came back up. There was no sound. Oh, it was just disaster. So,
Before Andy asks, I'm eating a big burrito. Okay. See it right there? Big burrito. Get that out of the way.
America's favorite hoarder saying it's windy in Kansas City at the moment. So there we go.
So, Irish, I went in, this week I reset all my speakers and, the sound inputs and stuff like that. So I don't know what has changed that is causing the echo now.
Are you by any chance on Windows 11?
I am.
Windows 11 seems to have had a lot of problems with their update. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's a good, I can, I'll do another update this week and see if they fixed anything and if that changes it.
You do that, buddy.
Oh, is Ed still waiting? Ed is still waiting for stickers, is he? So yeah, Kevin has stickers belong to me. He has stickers belong to belong to Ian, and his stickers belong to Saulers, I think. So you can rely on Grandpa Kevin to send them out. You can't rely on me or Ian to be sending out stickers.
Well, I don't know if Kevin can send stickers over to Europe now because there's no telling what it's going to cost.
Or where it's going to end up. Anyhow, what has everyone been up to? Has everyone had a good week? Great to see copper prices are nicely up at the moment. Gold is up.
Yeah.
I was seeing in your live that stainless steel and some places are getting better prices for aluminium now. So everything seems to be on the up in a lot of places.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. I feel bad though because the reasons for all the pricing going up is the turmoil that's going on. I'd rather see it go up for other reasons.
Yeah, up for demand, as in people need a lot of stuff and are buying a lot of stuff, and that's the reason prices are going up. But,
yeah, exactly.
How are steel prices? I have some heavy. Well, I'm sure Patrick Williams will have the steel price in Ireland for me. Patrick Williams, what's the steel price in Ireland? Patrick is saying also the steel. What are you working on, Mike? Just eating or working on stuff?
I'm working on a big burrito. I just went through this. Pay attention. Yeah.
Can you not work and can you not work and eat? No.
I can't.
I could, but I choose not to. I want Andy to enjoy this.
I do notice, like I do see your videos. You're eating egg sandwiches and stuff like that, and you're walking around, and can you not?
I eat 2 dozen eggs a week.
Hey, healthy eggs are healthy for you.
Poop them right out too. No problem.
What were you working on this week, Mike Smeltdown? What were you working on, e-waste related, or were you doing anything that sort of thing?
This week I broke down half a dozen printers.
Lovely.
All-in-one printers that we all love because it's 90% plastic.
Yes.
But I had to get them out of my shop. So, I worked on that, and then I broke down a old HP server rack and a neighbor's PC that he gave me. So those videos are coming, and I took a small load of sheet metal to the scrapyard.
Okay.
And I've got to get. And I got to get all the plastic out this evening to the curb so that my recycle crew can pick it up.
Oh yeah, well that's at least they're picking it up for you. Some people can't get rid of it, and that's an issue. Some people I know, I had a guy telling me that he can't put his we'd say bin collecting companies or whatever rubbish collecting companies won't take it if there's too much of it, stuff like that. So some people have issues. 2 tin a ton for steel in Ireland. That's what Patrick is saying at the moment. 200 Jacob is saying 320 a ton scrapyard. That's dollars. So what? That's still a better price than we're getting here in Ireland. So that's a good price, Jacob. What's Shark replying back there? MLCCs for sure. Yeah. Well, like as I said on Shark's video, I like micro scrapping stuff down so much. I know Mike enjoys watching people micro scrap stuff. So that's the only reason I micro scrap. It's just so Mike can get his fix of micro scrapping.
That's why I unsubscribed to your channel.
I wouldn't be surprised with you either.
Go look.
Hey, I don't bother. I don't look. I don't go through my list of subscribers, I'm afraid. So you could be gone. So you could be, but you are.
Irish, I tell you, I am just in awe of the sacrifices you're willing to make to keep people like Mike happy.
Oh, Well, you see, Mike's probably unsubscribed to my channel until something arrives in the post. And when it arrives in the post, he'll resubscribe.
Yep. That's how it goes.
That sounds about right, doesn't it, Mike?
I'm not subscribed to Shark either.
Thank you.
I still watch his dumb videos. Though.
I'm almost done cleaning my little bucket of old tools. Oh, are you sure, American Famous Hoarder, you're not actually Ian Matthews in disguise? Cleaning little tools. What did Electronic Scrapper say? Did I miss something? Because I see what was replying. Good to hear. It was what? I must have missed what Electronic Scrapper was saying. What was he saying, Mike?
He redid my stannous chloride experiment, electrolyzing it.
Oh, okay.
He got some similar results, it sounds like.
Okay.
He don't know what he's doing anyway. So waiting for the stuff he's supposed to be sending me.
How are you getting through all your computers there, Mike? All done, are they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All done.
All done. All finished.
I'm playing with these.
Andy goes 1920. Mike's plate empty.
Now I need dessert.
Ian has a few points for me on me. What's that you're working on, Mike?
I don't know. Some kind of box. I don't know what it is.
Did you see the thing that Scrap It All took apart? Look at all that. Did you see all them lovely gold chips in there? My God, he got a nice.
Yeah,
stuff.
he sent me a picture of them.
Yeah.
He was happy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
cool.
nice stuff. So it was.
I got some of these from my computer guy when I cleaned out his thingamajigger. He said they're control panels off of CNC machines.
Okay.
And then when I went to the scrapyard the other day, they had a bunch of them in the bottom of the box too. So they're all cast aluminum.
Okay.
So there ain't much in them. I took one apart on a live stream.
Yeah, you were live yesterday while I was at work.
That's why I ended it.
No, you knew I'd be finishing. You go. He'll be finished work soon. He'll come up, and then I just yeah. He said yeah.
He got that real nice heat sink on him. We can get it out of here. But there really ain't a lot in them.
Hey, Jeanette, thanks for coming in. Nice bit of aluminium in them, or aluminum, as you guys will say.
Well, yeah, there ain't much in them. A couple little boards. Mainly, I'll just how you do that. I'm learning from Ian.
Yeah, just use the hammer.
Well, I signed up for that online course that he has out, so I'm learning stuff.
Some kind of PLC controller. Get a lot of them from plastic factories with aluminium. Okay, so see you scrap and get some. Oh, what happened there? My computer.
He don't know what he's talking about either. Roger. Yeah, I think he put it in one of my comments what they were, but I don't really like them.
I was filtering out some copper chloride today, getting the gold out of that. That's what I was at today, and I have about, I'd say, 6 or 7 pounds of IC chips incinerating at the moment. So that's what I'm working on.
Got it.
Yeah, you won't find too much in the CNC systems. That technology has been around since like the 60s and has not really progressed very much at all. So it's just a matter of them using more efficient components, and that's about it.
Mm. I'd love to know what that board that Scrap It All, what that device, what did it come out of, and what was it used for? Because it was a nice gold capped chips in there.
Yeah. It was pretty. I still got him beat though.
Oh, look at that.
Those
Look
are
at
all
that.
those are all ceramics, except for the bottom, lower part and the one on the side.
Yeah.
So I hung that on the wall. Ain't gonna get nothing for it in scrap, so why
That's
bother?
like a trophy.
I was just thinking my neighbor has a wall full of deer head because he's a big time hunter. And there you go. US Mike with a circuit board on his wall as his trophy.
Yeah, but Raphael Scrapper has the same. Raphael Scrapper has loads of older type boards kept. Anything that looked unusual or something, he's them kept, and he's them all up on the wall, and it's like a trophy cabinet.
Yep.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
There's always money hanging on the wall with that.
Yeah. I just take everything apart. I just micro scrap everything down for Mike. Yeah. I know he likes that so much.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
It's great. Just can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Hey Rex, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in, Rex.
I sit in my room at night and search through YouTube for microscrapping channels.
Hey, look at it. I would not doubt it.
That's basically the only board that's in this thing. And that ain't much enough.
At the moment, Mike, where do you send most of your boards? Do you send them to your local scrapyard now, or are you still sending most of them to Board Sort?
No, my local yard gets them.
Gets most of your boards now, okay.
They get them all.
Okay.
The only thing I saw the board for is my I series. And I don't even know if they're worthy of that.
I saw a video of Indians and burning loads of cell phone boards for gold. Actually interested in no gloves, shoes, helmets. Oh, that does not surprise me. And I'm sure they had the steel toe cap flip flops on.
Yeah. Those videos I do watch. I just like to watch just unbelievable.
Yeah, but they get a lot of stuff out of there. But again, in India, that's where most of the recycling is going to. So they're getting tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. So when they pour a gold bar, like a couple of kg gold bars before, we think we're great if we get a couple of ounces.
Paul Frost, go to your room.
The one thing you do want to realize, those guys usually have their life expectancy is usually about 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're lucky.
Well, breathing in all them fumes and stuff like that definitely will be. But hey, I do watch the videos because it would be interesting sometimes. Some of the stuff they do, like they just pour in the nitric acid and they're standing above it, and you can see the orange fumes coming up past them, and you're like, "Oh God, this can't be good for you."
Yeah,
you see the
losing a toe is not their biggest concern.
No. It's what's eating their lungs apart is the biggest concern. Got to give them credit. Yeah, look at it's the only way they have of getting money or whatever, so they have to do it, and it's simple as.
And they probably don't get paid that much to do it either.
Oh,
They don't.
no. We're just talking about the YouTube videos from the guys in India and places, Pakistan and places like that doing it, and they've no safety gear and their fumes are going up past them and stuff like that. We're just saying about they have interesting videos, as in the amount of gold to get out of stuff, but there's no such thing as safety here.
No, absolutely not. I recently read a very interesting book. We're going to get the title here. Waste-Free World. And it gave a very interesting discussion. I'll put the title in the comments. It's written by a guy who grew up on a scrapyard, and then he started traveling the world, learning about the scrap industry and why things went to China and India and what the conditions are. And one of the things that was really interesting was when he would talk to people in China or India or Pakistan, kind of their perspective was hey, this may kill us in 10 years, but if I don't have food to eat, I'll be dead in 3 days. So it's a very different perspective than we in our modern, industrial society can even begin to think about.
And you have to remember that a lot of these countries, the average income is about $2 a day. So it does not take much for them to put food on the table, but at the same time, it's a lot of work to put that $2 on the table.
I wonder if they're hiring.
Are you going to interview?
I think I might be going in here.
Hey, Sammy, welcome in. Good to see you, Sammy. Hope all is good with you. Welcome in. Sammy is a guy that just be over on the TikTok side of things as well. He sent me a few pictures there of gold he's recovered in the last day or two from RAM and from gold pins and stuff. So he's busy getting gold as well. But yeah, no, in India and them places, like I watched one where they were getting the silver from fridge compressors.
Yeah.
You know, the little bit of silver in each one of them, but the amount of fridge compressors, they're like a mountain of them, and the amount of silver they ended up pouring out of it in the end, like, you know.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Oh, you seen that as well, did you, Mike?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's a different world out there, but again, if they're not doing it and keeping the cost down, you know, the price of everything will be up. That's the reason a lot of that stuff gets into India, gets into these countries. It's to get it recycled at the lowest cost possible, you know.
And it's also interesting that even if a country enacts laws to control their scrap industry, the enforcers and the inspectors and the customs people that are supposed to be regulating it get paid so little that it's very easy to bribe them, and so the industries flourish even when they're not supposed to.
Yeah. You were saying in your live that you might be going to another scrapyard while you're bringing your TVs. You're to another scrapyard to get recycled, and you're going to try and do a deal with them while you're up there, is it? And see what you could come to a deal on. Is it like do a deal selling the stuff to them, or do a deal trying to buy the e-waste off them?
Selling.
Okay, selling. Okay.
Yeah. So they will never sell to me because they are an R2 organization. So in order to sell to me, I would have to be either R2 or E-Stewart certified.
Okay.
So they can buy from me, but they can't sell to me. So
okay. So and is it looking to sell all your boards to them? Yeah. Well, you've gone out of doing the big copper and stuff like that. You're just concentrating on the e-waste now.
Right. So I just when I get there, I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna take a little tour of the place. I'm gonna get an idea what their pricing is and what kind of options we might have. It's always good to have multiple people to do business with. And Chris at Board Sort will be the first one to tell you, hey, look, this is business. It's not personal. So, if these guys can give me a better price or the shipping can let me make more money, then that's what we do, right? Mike?
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Like I as I said, I used to have a deal going with Top Scrap here, another scrapper, but he's found a buyer for his boards that'll pay him money rather than just swapping with me. So again, he has to follow the money wherever the money is. So that means I don't get the boards anymore, but I'm not going to have any hard feelings over that because at the end of the day, he has to look after himself first. And if someone's there's a board buyer now in Ireland, I think. Now their prices are nowhere near like Board Sort prices, but they're better than what the scrapyards were given to anyone around. So that's a good thing for people now in Ireland that they can sell their boards rather than just give them away to scrapyards for really low prices.
I'm glad I had my safety squints on.
What you call it saying there? Electronic Scrapper says, Mike, I remember the first time taking a controller apart, and he's laughing. So. Thailand or Taiwan has giant incinerators, plants, and burn. I was watching a program on a Japanese company that does e-waste recycling, and they have a whole closed loop situation. So they would throw everything into this incinerator. The incinerator then is used to generate electricity, and then the stuff that's in there then is ran through the ashes that are left afterwards are ran through acid solutions and reverse electrolysis solutions and stuff like that. So everything is used. So they use the plastics and all that when they burn them off. They use it to generate electricity for the plant, and then the ashes and stuff then are ran through the acids and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's plants out there which are in closed loop situation.
Yeah, we've got one of those here locally in West Virginia. It went bankrupt. I'm dead serious. The company went bankrupt. They're trying to figure out what to do with the facility. They had so much trash in it that it started spontaneously combusting after they closed the facility.
And how did they go bankrupt? What was the reason for them going bankrupt?
It was a foreign company. I forget. I'll have to pull up the article for it. There's several articles on it, but somehow or another, it was a foreign company. I want to say it was German. Came over here, set the facility up, was running it, and then they just basically stopped funding it.
Okay.
So it was weird. And so now they're trying to restart the facility with a new, somebody else running it, but they haven't been able to get anything done.
Yeah, there's some, between the price of energy. So, they're basically feeding the grid. So if the price of energy isn't high enough, then they have to make up the difference by charging municipalities for the trash. And if the math doesn't work out, the math doesn't work out. And part of the problem or challenge, I won't say problem, part of the challenge is here in the United States, our energy is regulated for the most part. So, if you can't convince a regulatory board that your energy rate should be something that allows you to make money, then you're going to have some challenges.
Terry's wondering where Ian is. He's wondering, is he buried under a green screen? More than likely, Terry. He's just two legs hanging out under the green screen. Who did I see coming? I seen Earl coming in. Hey, good evening, Earl. Evening time here in Ireland, but wherever you are, I'm sure it's afternoon. So, good afternoon to you, Earl. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. But as us guys, as small scrappers or whatever, we don't have all the big overheads and all that sort of stuff that these big companies have, because we think, oh, geez, it's easy to make a bit of money from scrap. We get a bit of copper there, we bring it into scrap yard, we get our money, blah blah blah. But when you're on a large scale and you have the big insurances and the energy costs and the staff costs and all that sort of stuff, then the margins are a lot tighter. And I'm sure you can see that sometimes, Shark, with stuff. That's why you have to work out when you're breaking stuff down. Is it worth the time? Do you just bring it in as it is and stuff like that? You used to do them, prepare the videos for stripping wire and stuff like that. Welcome in, Terry. Good to see you as well. And Merchant Metals, welcome in.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was about to say, I was just looking up the article again. It's actually a company you guys you may be familiar with, Irish. Instroga.
Which?
Instroga. They're apparently a power company across the UK and parts of Europe.
Yeah, but see, Ireland is not the UK. So
part of it is that little northern part.
Yeah, but that's not where I am. But I never heard of that. Type that name in so we can see what the name of the company is. What were you going to say, Shark?
I was going to say that, if you're a small-time scrapper trying to make a living doing this, you might as well go work at McDonald's.
Well, there is scrappers seem to be making a living of it. I see loads of people doing it and getting. Don't seem to have a second job. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have a second job. But we'd say, for instance, Paul. As Paul, the scrap and pallet man, does he have a second job?
He does a lot of resell. So it's not just scrap. He resells stuff that he finds. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that you can't scrape out a living doing this, but you're never going to get rich doing this, unless you can, like electronic scrapper, make that leap to efficient refining of precious metals, and do that in such a way that it doesn't kill you.
McDonald's won't hire me.
McDonald's won't hire me. I was going to say Mike is alive at the moment, still doing it. Again, I suppose, it depends what you call a good living. For some people, it's if they have enough to feed themselves, they're happy with that, and other people want to have the latest car and the latest everything. So, all depends. I upped the RAM price in Ireland. You put up the RAM, but I seen that when you were going by 31 euro a kg, wasn't it? I think you put up. Look, yeah, 31.50 a kg. Where in America, what's RAM being? What are you getting for RAM at the moment per pound?
30.50.
30.50. 30, yeah. So 30 multiplied by 2.2 pounds. So that means you're getting 66 per kg. So it's double the price they're paying here in Ireland for RAM. So that's how I was saying the prices aren't huge money compared to what you're getting, but they're better than what the scrap yards were giving before this on it. Hey, welcome in, Scrapping Together.
Roger is spot on.
Start out as a billionaire. Correct, yeah. And you end up going down.
Yeah.
You end up going down. Again, like if I hadn't got a full-time job, I wouldn't be doing this. This is only as a hobby for me. That's all I do it for. Bit of fun, bit of hobby, bit of extra cash here and there when you might cash in a bit of copper or you cash in a bit of aluminium or whatever. It's just a bit of extra cash.
Oh goodness!
You shouldn't have started barking at the dog, you lunatic. What do you do? What was asking there? Red Light was asking Shark, what can you do with your batteries? I don't know. Did Shark see that?
Yeah, I was getting ready to type in a comment. So if the laptop comes with the battery still in it, then I sell it to board sort as is. If it's just a free floating laptop battery that showed up, then I have to go to the local transfer station. And so far, they've been pretty good about not charging me for them. But that's lithium-ion batteries are a real challenge, just from a safety perspective.
Watch God say, William saying they're not too hard to dismantle. I don't know, William. I don't think I'd be messing with lithium ion myself personally. I do pull off the. I already said this. I pull off the ins on them for the gold recovery, which I was actually some of them were in the solution that I was doing today, that I was filtering out. So I do that, but as in dismantling them down, breaking them down for the material inside, I don't think I'd be doing that. You're a braver man than me. But I think Quatchball does it. Where is it? William, do you do this as a living? I think you do. So you can let us know how do you find it out there. This week I'm tearing down, or anyone that does this full time in the chat. Would you recommend this to someone who is dabbling as a hobby and maybe thinking about taking the next step? Or be honest now, don't be just saying it because you don't want someone coming in trying to come in on what you're already doing. This week, tearing down a pole barn, almost a sheet of steel, fly away with me, the wind like a kite. Yeah, that's the dangers of it. Black mats. Yes, and
It would
construction. Okay, so William does it in construction as well. So it's not just that as a full-time job. Okay. What about cheap? I have one company that still buys them for 20 cents a pound. Depends on the motivation. Gary, who's that saying? At Gary, you may come in. At Guy, tell 1353. Will come in. Okay, so William is self-employed.
Me too.
If somebody is coming in saying that they're wanting to just recycle gold and do it as a money making venture, I'm going to tell them to look for something else to do, because the amount of money that they're going to wind up spending to get everything set up to try and do it efficiently, they're not going to make money for 10 years, most likely.
No. If you're going to be doing just gold refining, it's just a hobby. Don't think you're going to make money on it. It's a hobby. No. But if you're going to be doing the like we say, what Shark Scrapper is doing, rather than refining the gold, selling the boards and stuff like that, it depends on if you've got good supply coming in. The green scheme mustn't have fallen on top of Dean Matthews, because he's appeared.
Oh my gosh!
Did we say his name that many times already?
He's himself on mute as well, by the way. Take yourself off mute, you clown.
I know that. It's I had a problem with me S and me D.
Yes.
I've cleaned that, sorted that, no problem. Now I've got a continuous R. So
you can go and buy a new keyboard for like less than five.
That one.
You know?
Well, I bet you somewhere in that mess you have a keyboard.
Most likely does.
I've got more than one.
Market yourself differently. Okay.
But I'm scared to pull it out, Shark.
Avalanche warning! Avalanche warning!
Scrap-a-lanche. I recognise those hands. Patrick Williams. No, it could be. Oh, I don't know.
You're not well. So, Ian, I'm glad to see that the scrap gods are sending you loads of material again.
My missus is not. Oh, she's not.
I liked your bit of maths as well. I can do 38 of these. I can fit 38 of these in, or what was it again? I can fit 48 of these into the car. And if I put double them in, that means I get 85 in. And I'm here like 48 and 48 is not 85.
Hello, Mike. Jack, Mike, Jack, and everyone in chat, of course.
Scrappers and recyclers, don't based on your equipment. We were just saying there, Ian, I don't know, Ian, when we were talking about, we were just saying about people who do this as a full-time. You know guys that do scrapping as a full-time living.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. And I see, Shark says it's very hard to make a living in it, but I know one or two scrappers. Not everyone. Like we say, out of 100 scrappers, there might be 3 of them making a really, really good living, and then the next 50 are making an all right, and then the last bunch are just about scraping through. But there's 1 or 2 boys out there who are making a killing on it.
They certainly are, and I know one I meet every time I go to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
You've got to build up your. These guys, they're not street scrappers like Shark was, just going around. They've got runs. They go to all the garages and they buy the scrap. These guys are making money.
Yeah. So they've got their runs built up. So they're, as you said, they're going to the local garages, taking the old rotors and taking the old motors and all that sort of stuff, and they're giving them a price on that. And they'll probably have electricians that they're dealing with, and they probably have plumbers that they're dealing with.
Correct. They build up a run. I mean, I'm saying myself, really. It's just I know an electrician. I know a guy who does fire extinguishers.
Really? Never would again.
He gets the odd 1 or 2 here or there. I don't know where he gets them from.
1 or 2. And you have a guy that sends you plugins every so often. I haven't seen the plugins for a while. Are they still coming?
That's I spoke to him last week, and he said he's got another box for me. But
Okay.
of course, look, to do that, I have got to clear my bench. Then I can empty it out, you know. So
Ian, how much are you making on all your fuses?
to be honest, I've never weighed one in. They might come in handy someday.
That's good point. William says if you're going around looking for to get into places, offer data destruction for free as a service, and then you'll end up getting the e-waste that sort of way.
Well, what do you do? Well, this is going to
I
be
think some companies charge to do that. You know?
this is going to be rather an inflammatory statement. This.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
And what use is e-waste to a scrapper? You could hear a pin drop.
I don't understand the question.
If you're just collecting, he means if you're just collecting copper and stuff, and then all of a sudden you get a bit of e-waste, it's not something you're interested in as a. Like we say that scrapper we were on about that you're on about earlier, Ian, that has all them runs. He doesn't go looking for computers and stuff like that. He's just interested in the ferrous,
Yeah.
you know, non-ferrous.
No. Ian makes a good point, and there's a decision that I made when I came up here was that I was going to focus on electronic scrap.
Which
And,
is
and so I don't do HVACs, I don't do fridges, I don't go after the big stuff anymore. It's computers, servers, related peripherals. That's my focus area now. And it's kind of working. I've still got a lot of work to do before it's working, but it's kind of working.
Yeah, and obviously there's a need for it. You know, where Everyday Solace is, she's not that far away from AA Recyclers, and they buy boards and they give a good price. It's worth her doing.
Well,
for 5 years took them somewhere and got shred. So,
yeah. Well, I was talking to a guy on TikTok who is from Ireland, but he owns a scrapyard near Kent. And he was meant to send me information of the scrapyard because I was going to check with Sollers then to see has she ever been to this scrapyard and to see if she's dealt with them before or something like that. And he says he was telling me he buys computer boards, so it might be the same company that she dealt with, but he's actually from Ireland, the owner of this particular place. He said he's just outside Kent. So I was going to check once I find out the name of the place, I'll get Sollers to check it out.
that's my first sentence. Let's see if no words at all appeared. No letters at all appeared then. Try again.
I take all sorts. Scrapping is a philosophy and not just a hobby, but chips are the best. Yeah. We do data destruction at a local gun range. Fair enough, Earl.
That's one way.
Hey, and then you get the lead in it then as well. When you're recycling, you can just take the lead back out. You get
a little extra weight.
Yeah.
And don't forget the brass.
Yeah. The brass shells and stuff like that. What as Ian said there, that's Ian's favourite saying. Anything you want as a scrap man, you just wait for it, it'll come.
Oh, hey, listen, I've got to show you this. I've been looking on Marketplace for ages to buy one. I keep saying I need one, but my angle grinder does such a good job, I never do. And I went, scrap, I found one. Where is it?
Oh, wait for the avalanche.
No, Luke.
A gear puller.
Yes, for pulling out the wire, the copper wire, is it? Is that what you're going to use it for?
Well, it's for pulling bearings like off rotors.
Yeah, what are you going to use it for?
Pulling bearings off rotors.
Okay. No, I've seen people hook them in and put the motor in and actually use it to pull the copper out.
Yeah, but I've been after one of these for donkey's years, and there was lying on the floor saying, "Ian, take me home."
I worked for a document destruction company for 6 years. They spent 180k on hard drive shredder truck. I probably shredded close to 150k hard drives in 2 years. Company got sold and the truck never moved. Yeah, so they used to shred their own hard drives. Okay. Yeah, but if you can offer that service to someone, then that's a way of getting in the door of a company, and then all of a sudden you have all their old PCs and all their old e-waste that they're going to be getting rid of because you're already in the door.
I'll be quite honest, I've never broken a hard drive up for nearly 8 years, 9 years.
Yeah, because someone may have a Bitcoin on that hard drive. I don't care.
And, and there are some professions that they have to document the destruction for their insurance purposes. So, they're happy to pay you $10, $15, $20 for a piece of paper that says that you destroyed that hard drive, so that if they ever get sued, they can then turn around and sue you.
Yeah. But as Swatchko was saying there, William, if you offer it as a free service instead of charging them, you get in ahead of all the guys that are charging them. Because every company likes to save money. So if they have hundreds of hard drives and some guy is charging them $15 a hard drive and you're doing it for free, their accountant in his office pushing the things are saying, well, that's a saving of so much a year. Well, that's a destruction certificate there. There we go.
Who spelled destruction for you, Mike?
The idiots at the scrapyard.
Oh,
this is when I did that lawyer's office.
I knew you would, Luke.
Yeah. No, when I sold those hard drives from the lawyer's office, I had to send this to the owner of the company.
Yeah, sure they were done.
No, my name ain't nowhere on it.
Well, yeah, because the yard did that for you.
The yard manager's signature.
Yeah.
My name ain't nowhere on this bad boy. Actually, his name's on here like 3 times.
So
when
there's
yeah.
Now, Irish, the issue is that there are a number of professions that they won't, if you say that you destroy it for free, they won't even talk to you. They'll say, yeah, that's fine, but I'm not going to give you this stuff. I need proof that it was properly destroyed.
Oh, yeah, but as William said there, he does it for free, and he gives them a paper and a video of the destruction for their own files. Then, so
and that's fine, and that's fine, but not. There's going to be a lot of businesses that won't do that because they're going to say, I can't trust you if you're doing it for free. If I pay you, then I have recourse and I trust you. And it's just a mindset that some professions have.
That's a very fair and valid point, though.
Yeah. Some people think if it's free, there's something dodgy about it. There's something
in that case, you just switch it up a little bit and you charge $1 a hard. I'm doing this as a courtesy to get your major contract.
Oh, he says for a fee, not free. Okay, misunderstanding. He does a fee. Okay, and how much of a fee do you charge them, William? I thought he said free here on. He said fee. I must have misread it.
Well, why he's answering that? I mean, there's obviously money in it. Because in this, even over here, there's Scholars, there's that place I go to, there's SJA Metals up near Hull, and he's travelling up and down the country, so they're making money on it. So there's obviously something in this e-waste.
Oh yeah, but you have to be big to it. Like we're about like the big guys are going to be making money. The likes of Board Sort and these companies are getting the big loads of stuff. But we're saying for a normal guy going about it, it's a tough industry. The e-waste industry definitely is tough to make money on, especially if you're going to try and recover the gold or anything like that. We're already saying about that. If you're trying to get the gold and silver itself, it's just a hobby. Treat it as a hobby, guys. Don't treat it as I'm going to make money on this, because by the time your equipment and the amount of time it takes and the amount of stuff you have to build up, it takes years and years to get a nice amount of gold out of it. But if you're selling your boards on and stuff like that, then you can make money maybe on it. As Sharp said, getting there, building up.
All good things to an end. So I never bank on saying, "Oh, I'm going to be getting this from this electrician for the next 5 years." It's like, if I get it for a month, great. If I get it for another month, great. I just live from day to day with what I get. Never bank on it.
That's why it's important to have multiple clients, because you don't know when a client's going to go out of business. Maybe find somebody else to do business with. But if you have multiple clients, and that's the balance of you're going to have so many clients that you can't service them properly, but you want to have enough clients that you've always got something coming in. And that's when you got to get into, should I hire someone? Do I invest in equipment? Any kind of one step leads to another.
Are you getting work from word of mouth, Shark? People
Yes.
going, that shirt scrapper does a good job. He's got an honest looking face, he's, that's what it is. Be honest, be decent, don't try to rip them off, don't kill the golden goose, and they'll come back to you. And they'll recommend you to other people. I go to a guy, I'm not interested on anything that's on his racking. And there's thousands of pounds worth of stuff. I'm like, what's in that bin? I'll take it. And he knows I'm not going around blabbing. Oh, you want to see this place? And he's got this thing, and there's a reel of coil there, and it will be worth 10,000 quid. Because that's other people listen to these things, and they find out where it is, and they go and rob the place, and they start looking at you then, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, if you're getting something good off someone, don't go blabbing to everyone about it, as you said. It's just do the job for the guy that you're doing, and that's it. Don't be blabbing about it,
Oh, look at that! Is that a memory stick?
A memory stick.
I got no interest in that.
It's a Corsair, a memory stick.
I reset this to Sharks IQ.
There's no minus sign in front of it.
Welcome in, Philip, by the way. Welcome in, Dan. And I see someone else coming in. Philip and Dan. Philip was saying, oh, damn, this hour. Well, just to let you know, guys, it's back to the normal time next week because the clocks change here next Saturday. So that means next Sunday I'm back at my normal time. So for everyone in America, it makes no difference. It's straight after Shark. But for everyone here, it'll be back to the old 8 p.m. time.
You mentioned Dan there. I don't know if you I know you commented on his video.
Yeah.
But I said, if I don't set this off, Dan will be upset. And he put a video up there. I'm not upset. But I'll tell you, just how many tricks and tips you pick up off other scrappers when you're watching videos,
Yeah. I'd be watching videos and I go, I never thought of trying it that way. And next you try and you go, geez, that was a lot easier than the way I was doing it or whatever, So there's always ways of learning different things. Wow. Hey, GSP, welcome in. Nice looking board in there, isn't it?
Thanks, James.
I don't know. We haven't seen it yet.
Well, I can see a bit of the board over. There's a battery backup and.
Are those LED lights? By any chance?
He turned the camera so we can't see. Turned the camera so we can't see. There we go. Thanks, Mike. So a nice battery in there, a transformer.
Mike, you're on mute. Trying to talk to us.
Aluminium. Is that aluminium casing on it, Mike? Yes, thumbs up. Like a game of charades.
Yeah. Just extruded transformer, crappy board, a battery, and this stuff to play with.
Yeah, throw it in shred.
It's pretty much need to go there.
Well,
no, you
toss it over your shoulder.
Sure, he would break out, throw it over his shoulder, can he?
There, Ian, look at this guy. You trained him well. Ian, I'm stripping wire with a hammer. Well done, Mike.
Yeah, big hand there, mate. Big hand.
Yes, I can throw it over my shoulder.
Yeah, that's you in bed for a week now. Twisted shoulder.
I did hurt a little bit. I'll go outside and get the other one. I got two of them.
Got an emergency call from the two of their trucks broke down. Drove 8 hours to them. The job was for 30,000 hard drives. My truck would eat up 700 to 800 drives an hour. Wow, that was some amount of hard drives.
The tip I've had lately is splitting a motor.
Hmm.
Hence, if it's an aluminium winding, don't bother.
Well, aluminium prices are on the way up, Ian.
I
So-
believe so. I went on Friday. I'm a bit disappointed. They said £900 for cast aluminium, and I'm thinking, oh, it should be higher than that. We'll see.
Yeah. Who the hell saves 30,000 hard drives? Well, it could be some big massive company, and all the hard drives are sent back to a central place. So they might have it might be like a bank, for instance, and a bank might have branches all over the state, and then they'll send back their hard drives to a central place to be looked after.
Oh, tough, Solus, tough.
I got about 500 of them. Ready to go.
500 hard drives.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard drives can add up fast. If you get a bunch of servers and that kind of stuff, you can really rack them up.
I get
fast.
I get a lot of
And data centers, like data centers, would have some amount of hard drives in them, for all your cloud computing.
loose ones.
Yeah.
You've got a rather delicate touch there for a big chap, Mike.
Do you two need a room?
Yeah, and a pillow. Got a room and a pillow.
I was actually looking about making a blanket, U.S. Mike blanket for you guys. So I'm kind of in the works of doing that too. Just for you two, though.
I can just see Mike. This is what we're going to get on a video, a live stream. Mike will be
Get the
sitting
blanket together, yeah.
there. He'll be knitting a blanket.
Knit one, pearl one.
I'll make one big one for you two, so you can y'all both get under there. You don't have to have your own. You can be nicely cuddled in there.
Spooning together.
Yep.
Let's not talk about our hotel meets, Ian. Let's keep that quiet.
Terry, if there's another vice in Ian's shed, it would probably cause an avalanche to remove it.
Hey,
Ralph Corrick,
Ralph.
Mr. Minecraft. Please, Ralph, please, play a different game for me, please.
So apparently, I believe, so Dan from K&D Scrapping was telling me when he showed me that bicycle rim that was said 29 3/4 and 2 bugs dicks made in Holland, that they used inferior measurement in Holland.
Well, that's why I said Ralph will definitely be upset.
Have you seen a picture?
Hey, Ron, welcome in. Grandpa Kevin, welcome in. I don't know where you. I think you were in earlier, Grandpa Kevin. Mike's pillow is better than my pillow. Well, I have a Mike. Oh, it's over there. I leave Mike's pillow over there in the corner. By the way, welcome in, Ron. Good to see you. And anyone else that's in the background there, thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate you coming in.
I got.
That's not a knee waist Mike pillow.
Well, it was until you wore the logo off.
Damn. I have to send him another one.
Oh, well done, well done, Ian. I walked myself into that one, didn't I?
Ouch.
I still remember seeing the guy's face in the hotel.
Oh, it was a picture.
When you see Ian taking out this pillow and showing me this pillow in the middle of the place, and then the two of us going upstairs. Oh, that poor guy. I think he needed treatment afterwards. He had to seek help.
I think he's seen it all down there. Solid has put, oh my God, the mental image.
Hey, they're going to HH recycling put down. Where's it here? Better than biting it off. Oh God!
I nearly sent you a picture on Saturday. We went settee shopping, couch shopping.
Yes.
Saw this big car draw couch, and I thought I have to get to this. send it to you guys and go, no way.
Oh, Ian, stop the lights. Especially for YouTube. Yeah, we're just going upstairs to do a video. That's what we told him. It was, and we said it's for our channel. We didn't say whether it was YouTube. He probably thought it was an OnlyFans channel.
I typed in RedTube once by mistake, you know.
You top what?
I typed in RedTube once by mistake. You know, with the keyboards, dodgy keyboard here, you know. Everybody types in RedTube now.
I was going to say, let's not go down that road.
Knees? Who said it with the knees? It with the forehead.
Anyhow, let's get back to scrap related, because this is heading down a road we don't want to go down.
Come on, Eddie. It's time to start setting up for machining. James, I retire in 9 weeks' time. Won't work full time. My life will be here, spinning it down, being a full-time metal artist.
Oh, artist. Yeah.
Shark and I come from the don't ask, don't tell age, so.
Full-time artist. Piss artist, more like.
Oh. I had a
So,
comment
have you got the binge cleared?
reasonably so. I've just finished the last. That's a bit late coming on. I finished the last of those inverters, so I've got the bench clear now. So time to tackle bigger stuff.
Like what?
Bigger stuff.
Like first,
Bigger things.
I've got two. I'm going to say this: centrifugal blood cell washers to strip.
Okay, they'd be interesting.
Yeah, so apparently you take blood, put it in, it spins round, it injects saline solution into the spinny bits, and it washes out other bits. And I guess the iron, the hemoglobin, sinks to the bottom, being iron, and that's what they're after, I think.
Okay.
Well, I had them 2 years, and they're the size of a mini fridge. I really need to get rid of them.
I'm surprised
So
you haven't
they're
been showing in every week for the last 2 years, Ian, like you did with the eggs. So, telling us that you're doing the eggs.
Centrifuges can be very interesting and fun to play with, Ian.
Oh, I can't wait to switch one and see if there's power to it.
You mean to tell me you haven't plugged them in yet, Ian?
No, not yet.
I'm
Hey,
amazed.
Ian, just make sure that you put equal weight on either side. So, don't put one test tube of fluid in one slot. You got to put a counterbalance,
Hey,
or
Urban,
you'll be catching that thing running down the street.
Ian, will you please explain to Urban there the way to remove the brass from them plugs? Ian, do you see what he's
I
doing?
would say,
Oh,
watch
rats,
Dan,
he didn't.
watch K&D scrapping last video. He made
Yeah.
some soup.
Plug soup. Plug soup is the way forward.
Have you seen a picture of Dan lately?
Yes, see that beard he has now.
He's all white, pure white. His hair is crazy. His beard's crazy.
He's like the guy out of Back to the Future when he got electrocuted. All his
Yeah.
beard.
Good Lord, what happened to that guy?
He's become a nomad.
He became an old man quick.
Oh, James, what you
I
don't
said
know.
a nomad.
Oh, I think it's an old man.
No, I said a nomad.
Hey, like that finger cutter.
That's nice for cutting off the ends, isn't it?
Yeah, cuts it nice and close.
Yeah, it's a good job.
I was hoping to get a little piece of fingertip in there, though.
Hey,
I haven't shed any blood for ages.
and the scrap gods are still giving you stuff.
No, yes, that's because
Are they paying in advance, Ian, are they?
I'm going to lose a leg one day.
So Ian sees all this turn up and he goes, right, that looks like that's at least 3 fingers worth there. You know?
There's a pint. I might as well start now.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot around the panel before we finish up and for Solar start. So what?
Well, also urban prospector. I don't know where you live. If you live in California, EIA, you can put the plugs on your windowsill. It'll get hot enough, but not here in the UK. So it depends where you are.
Yeah.
The candles, nay.
Mike's Meltdown. What's your plan for the week?
Plan for the week: get the plastic out of my shop this evening. I've got some breakdown videos coming. I'm probably going to go back to a 2 video per week format for a while because I've got so many things I'm trying to break down quickly. Trying to keep the video shorter too. But yeah, break down stuff and waiting for good weather so I can do a melt. Every time I try to plan to do a melt, the weather conspires against me.
Hey, can do that. Shark Scrapper, your plan for the week?
I've got this drive to this new place. One day this week, I've got a pallet that I will be shipping off to Board Sort. I got to get that wrapped up. Just general scrapping. And my wife came in earlier. That's why I had to leave the channel. We have discovered a leak in that. And from the looks of it, the previous owners knew that there was a problem and they tried to hide it. So now I have to figure out if I'm going to have to go after them for failing to disclose something that could be potentially very expensive to fix.
Sure. How did you recognize it was a leak? I mean, I've got these. I mean, if you're a good, a leak kind of like specialist, what are these?
Shark's face, just like I'd say if Shark could get hold of you now, he'd just strangle you. No, he won't. Anyhow, Ian Matthews, what's your plan for the week?
Well, if I've got time, I will be stripping this clocking on an clock. You know, you've got to slot there, you stick your card in. But, you know, a bit like Shark, I might be looking round and thinking, I've got a leak here. What am I going to...
Ian, if I ever get over to London, I'm going to slap you.
Well, no, he's not near London. You have to go a bit further north.
It's close enough. It's close enough.
It wouldn't be, I wouldn't like to walk it.
Just to put this point, just to put things level, that spring onions. They're part of the leek family, but they don't drip.
Oh my God! Anyhow, anything else you want to tell us, Ian, before I ask US Mike?
No, I'm all ears for Mike.
Okay, Mike, plan for the week.
I'm going to melt this piece of copper and get a 5-pound bar out of it.
Oh, you must be one of them guys in India.
I got a big bucket of metal here, so yeah. Now I am just going to work on all this mess back there, and a whole bunch in the backyard. And then Thursday I'm going to start hauling some stuff in.
Show us what's behind you. We couldn't see it. Okay.
All the totes are full.
It's behind you. Oh no, it isn't. Oh yes.
Hey, you had your turn. Shut up.
You can still walk through there.
Actually, you can on the other side.
I've missed that green bin. I'll be quite honest.
And then a guy just texted me and a bunch of server stuff, and I told him I didn't want it. I didn't have no room.
My God! And a couple of months ago, you were crying because you had nothing, and now you're turning stuff away.
I don't know where to put it.
Outside?
I can't put it. But this will run out quick because I'm going to grind this out this weekend. So then after that, I I still got my computer store. You got a ton of stuff for me too. So there's plenty out there yet.
Okay, that's
But
good.
that's it.
Okay, well, I'm about to finish up, so thanks to everyone that was in. I might have a video out during the week. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But thanks to everyone's in. If you haven't hit the like, please do. Appreciate everyone that came up. Appreciate everyone's in the chat. I'm putting the link in there for Saulers now, so if everyone wants to go over and check out Saulers. And as always, guys, thanks for being in, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday if you're around. Scrap you all later.